30. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero, hero, not no small feat. It's all heat in this day and age. I'll rage your grave, anything it takes to save the day. Neuromancer, perfect blend of technology and magic. Use my rapping so you all can see the hazards. Plus entertainment where many are brainless. We cultivated the lost art of study and I brought a buddy. Automator, harder slayer, fascinating combination. Cyber warlords are activating abominations. Harmonation with hatred, we ain't with that. We high-tech archaeologists searching for knickknacks. Composing musical stem packs that impacts the soul. Crack the mold of what you think you rapping for. I used to be a mag soldier, but I didn't respect orders. I had to step forward, tell them this ain't for us. Living in a post-apocalyptic world, morbid and horrid. The secrets of the past, they hoarded. Now we just boarded on our futuristic spacecraft. No mistakes, black, it's our music we must take back. Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero and Automata. Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero and Automata. Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero and Automata.
How are your teeth, Josh? Does your lip hurt? No, it doesn't. My teeth are fine. And fuck Cyrax. Hate that fucking nasty pedophile piece of shit. Oh, if I could... The things I would do to hurt him. Don't want to discuss that on YouTube and get banned now. Cyrax isn't worthy to touch greatness like these guns right here, and I tell you what. I let his grandmother touch me, but I wouldn't let him touch me. Like, if I had to fuck Cyrax's grandmother to end sickos, I'd totally do it. With him watching and tied up in a chair where he can't do nothing about it. That'd be funny as fuck, dude. I don't give a shit what anyone says.
What's up, guys? Anyway.
What's up, guys? How are we doing this evening? We're back here for another episode of the Machete Bowl. And tonight, as a break from the chaos of Shanny having a complete meltdown for several days about William, I thought we'd watch some classic Cyrax, because someone commented on a video I had done commentary on about over a year ago. This was in May of, hold on one second. I think my microphone seems a little loud. Turn that down just a smidge. Anyway, back in, I think May of 2024, guys, Cyrax called out King Cobra JFS, made a nice little long video calling out King Cobra JFS, which I thought would be a good, good thing to watch, considering Cyrax has been talking about how he was such good friends with Cobes this entire time, guys. So, yeah, we have an old video of Cyrax to watch, him calling out King Cobra JFS. So, yeah, that's gonna be the meat of the show. If we have time at the end, I'll pick up some old shit to watch or something. I don't know, but yeah, let's watch him from over a year and like 3 or 4 months ago, whining about how King Cobra JFS doesn't have it nearly as bad as poor little Cyrax, guys. So, let's travel back in time and check out Cyrax whining about the same shit he whines about to this day. Literally all the same shit to this day. But yeah, let's watch it, guys.
What's up, y'all? So, I'm gonna make this quick video calling out King Cobra JFS.
Quick video, by the way. This was before I had to cut out a bunch of stuff and edit it, because it was not. Anyway, the point is, it was like a 35-minute video. After he finished, he sat there whining, showing off his music, trying to be cool. 35 minutes. It's gonna be a short video, guys. Just a quick video, just to address something really quickly, guys. He's always a goofy boy. Yeah, his good buddy Cobes.
And I'm not calling you out in a bad way here, dude. So don't be thinking I'm attacking you, because I'm not. I'm calling you on your shit. I'm not calling you out in a bad way. I'm just telling you what you are and aren't dealing with.
Yeah, Cyrax definitely needed to call out King Cobra JFS. King Cobra JFS was deeply involved in Cyrax's life. There was a point to Cyrax calling, not Cyrax just being a horrible person to anyone he could find on the internet, including Cobes. This was definitely a point. Oh shit, I didn't even notice. Look, you see the little mask was behind him. Remember that mask, the long-haired, weird mask Cyrax had a whole plan for, they never used it for? Remember that mask? And also we see the bedbug killer in the open closet above him, guys. There's a blast from the past all over this video, guys.
Let me tell you right now, man. You think you deal with a lot, King Cobra? Which I will give you that. You do deal with a lot from time to time. I'll give you that. But bro, you better be lucky that you're...
Yes, he did. If you were coming in late, we started the show with the proof that Cobes does not like Cyrax.
How are your teeth, Josh? Does your lip hurt? No, it doesn't. My teeth are fine. Fuck Cyrax. Hate them.
So, I mean, you know, his thoughts on Cyrax have always been quite clear. It's always been quite clear. There was no question. He said it many times. I think the last song Cobes actually wrote was F Cyrax was the name of the song. He doesn't like Cyrax, but Cyrax still believes that Cobes used to be his friend.
You're not in my fucking shoes, bro. You better be lucky that you're not me. You're lucky, man. You got people sending you food and doing dumb shit like that.
Yeah, he was jealous. He was jealous that King Cobra was getting food. He wanted some of that food. Because he had to eat cold soup out of a can, guys. He wanted some of that free DoorDash that Cobes was getting. Or maybe he was jealous of the wood chips. Remember when Cobes got wood chips? Maybe Cyrax was jealous of the wood chips. He could have made himself a little bed, like a little hamster. It would soak up his waist. He was jealous of the wood chips, guys.
You got people sending you stupid shit like food and dumb stuff like that. Me, I have a whole ass fucking cult trying to, alright, bro? And that ain't no joke.
Yeah, I had to edit because he keeps saying stuff that I was unsure about. But at this point in time, he was quite sure. He was quite sure the Council of Eight, as hired by Marty, was coming for him. They were coming after him. The Council of Eight was a very serious thing that was coming for Cyrax during this period of time in his life.
These motherfuckers that I deal with are a literal terrorist cult that want to. You stupid fuck. So I'm gonna tell you right now, Cobra, and you too, Jessica.
Like Cyrax doesn't get that a lot of these names for the groups coming after him are like so ridiculous because they're supposed to be ridiculous. Like, what is the Council? Like, that's such a stupid name. And then CVG had the Associates. That is the least threatening name of a group of people that could possibly exist. The Associates, my associates. But Cyrax gets himself all worked up about literally the stupidest names you can come up with. The Council of Eight and the Associates.
Y'all need to shut the fuck up about the shit that you're bitching about.
The individuals.
Like, you seriously need to shut the fuck up about what you're bitching about. Because you don't deal with shit like what I deal with, motherfuckers. You don't. You deal with people sending you food. I deal with people showing up to my house wanting to fucking me every other fucking day of the week.
You know, it sounded like he said something else that I didn't kind of. He's saying well, I don't want to say what he's saying because that's a conundrum. I don't want to say what he's saying. I don't want to say what it sounds like he said. Well, it sounded like he said the K word. Well, he did say the K word. It sounded like he said the R word. Anyways, doesn't matter.
So, King Cobra, why don't you sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up and stay in your own lane?
Yeah.
And stop running your punk ass mouth about me, dude. Because trust me, I've seen the videos. And like I told you, you do deal with a little bit of trolling.
Yeah, King Cobra, one of the most trolled men in the world, next to like Chris Chan and Cyrax, but the man has literally lost two homes because of the trolls. He got involved with a she-witch because of the trolls. He lost a job because of the trolls. He's lost so much in his life because of the trolls. And Cyrax goes, well, you dealt with a little bit of trolling, but my life is worse. My life is worse. And he sits safely in his grandma's attic, and she takes care of everything for him. He's such a ridiculous little goof.
But you don't deal with the cult the way that I do. I'm dealing with the Council of Eight, which is a very well-known terrorist cult that have actually killed a lot of people over the years. Oh, wait, I've actually done my research on these guys. These guys have a way of people and getting away with it.
Yeah, he did his research on the totally real Council of Eight. He knows all about the totally real Council of Eight. Remember, that was definitely real, and he definitely did research, and he definitely knows all about them because, again, they were definitely real the entire time. He's not a moron.
And guess who's next on their list? Me. Why? Because I'm not afraid to call them the fuck out. And by the way, the Council of Eight, y'all niggas
Exactly,
ain't
John.
nothing but a bunch of fucking pussies, you scumbag.
Yeah, they were definitely real, but they were just pussies. 5 from Jay. I'm not calling you out in a bad way. Then curses Cobes. Exactly. Cyrax is a man of contradictions. Cyrax is a man of contradictions. Everything about Cyrax is literally a contradiction, including what he says. He's a ridiculous little boy.
Motherfuckers, if you want me, you're gonna have to catch me first. So sit down and shut the fuck up. You ain't shit.
2 from Nibirius. Hashtag wrong cow. Exactly, guys. Hashtag wrong cow. Make that a trending hashtag, guys. Hashtag wrong cow.
You
And
dumb fucks.
buy my shirts.
But like I said, Cobra, I'll give you credit. You do deal with a little bit of trolling. And I'll admit, for the most part, you do deal with it fairly well. But
Cobes did not deal with trolling well. He dealt with it better than Cyrax, but he did not deal with the trolling well. Cobes would rant about the trolls almost as much as Cyrax. Cyrax just says things that he thinks sound good, regardless of if they're based in reality, in any kind of fact, if they make any sense whatsoever. He just says things because he thinks they sound nice.
Jessica, I'm going to tell you this right now, and I'm telling you this
Yeah, that's true too.
because I don't want to see you end up in a similar position as to what I've dealt with.
And he's taking the side of Jessica. He's taking the side of Jessica, which would also age very well. Cyrax would take the side of Jessica. Remember, I believe at this time, everyone believed that Cyrax was just trying to weasel his way into Jessica's pants, basically, by being like, Cobra, you're a bad guy and you're not smart. And Jessica, you can do better than him. It was disgusting. It was disgusting, and it was weird that he even thought it would work. Look at him. Cobes isn't great. But between him and Cobes, obviously anyone would choose Cobes.
You need to get the fuck away from King Cobra.
Yeah, he did.
He ain't no good.
That's true. There you go.
You need to get the fuck away from that dude.
And that is what Cyrax does. That is what Cyrax does to literally everyone in his life. Didn't he try to do that to Ethan, old 45 or whatever? Try to get Ethan's wife to send him raunchy material. Didn't he do that to Clint's wife too in Australia? Doesn't he do that did he do that to Marty's girlfriends? He does that to everyone. He's like, oh, you need to get away from him. He's a bad guy. And oh, by the way, send me pictures. Because he's disgusting. That's what he was trying to do. That's what he was trying to do. He was trying to get pictures from now, and he thought this was a good idea.
But most importantly, you need to stop reacting to every other motherfucking thing these guys do.
Yeah, Jessica needs to stop reacting.
Like, seriously, you need to stop reacting to these motherfuckers.
Ugh, he's disgusting.
Me, I deal with a cult that actually wants to see me. Like, these guys actually want to fuck.
5 from Nibirius. Hey, Rax, just because you forgot you made this video doesn't mean we did, boy. Exactly. The internet remembers. Just because he wants to lie now and say he was best friends with Cobes and always supported him and was definitely on his side against Jessica, we have the evidence. We have these videos. It's not hard to find them and show Cyrax was not actually Cobes' friend. Cyrax is sitting here trying to get in with now behind Cobes' back because he's a disgusting little boy. He's a disgusting little boy.
Like, dead ass. So I have a reason why I have to respond. It's not because I want to. It's because I'm protecting myself and my family and my friends from being fucking hurt by a terrorist cult that want to.
Yeah. Responding to the trolls, making videos has always helped Cyraxx. Always helped Cyraxx. Definitely helped. I mean, you don't keep trying to quit and retire and leave the internet because it's not helping. You're doing that because all this stuff is definitely helping your family, Cyraxx.
For no fucking reason. But you don't deal with shit. The motherfuckers you deal with are on baby levels.
I mean, it could very well be. Could absolutely very well be. He doesn't have that many shirts. And, I mean, he doesn't change them much. He has like 4 shirts he wears these days. And, it's probably one of them. Yeah, he's been wearing that one lately. No, he's definitely been wearing that one lately. I mean, it's only been a year. It's not ridiculous. I mean, I know you gotta dig on Cyraxx every chance you get, but it's not weird to have a shirt for a year. Lots of people keep shirts for a year. It'd be weird if he was wearing the shirt for the entire year. Just the fact that he's owned a shirt for the past year is not that weird.
So if you really want me that badly, like I said, come catch me first, motherfuckers.
Good. I'll always invite people to your house. That always works. That was always a good idea to invite people to your house. That's been a great idea to do. Continue doing that. Never learned that lesson. Never learned that lesson to stop inviting people to his house to fight because A, that's a bad idea. B, he can't win the fight. C, Sally wishes he would stop doing that. D, the cops told him to stop doing that. E, that would never help him in the world. Enough reasons, guys. He should just stop doing that.
You're gonna have to come catch my ass first before you get me. Because I ain't afraid of the Council of 8. I'll murk a motherfucker if I need to. I don't care. If that means protecting my fucking family, I will do what I need to do to protect them. Even if that means...
I had to mute some stuff. He was a little bit unhinged. But he's just a little boy. There's child locks on the front doors. He can't do anything to anyone. He's just a little angry boy.
I'm not afraid to if I need to. If it means protecting my family, I ain't afraid. I will gladly
does.
a motherfucker that's trying to do harm to my family.
He absolutely does. He absolutely makes everyone's life worse by acting like he's tough and trying to protect them. If he just acted like he was weak and said, please stop, I'm weak, leave me alone, you're hurting my feelings, he would save his family a lot of grief. A lot of people would just be sickened by the idea of messing with him because he acts like that, but instead he has to act like a big tough guy and challenge everybody. So, he gets what he gets. 2 from Nibirius. Come catch me first, then cries about the bullying. Exactly he does. And 5 from Peep Siku. Is that right, Peep Siku? What would you do if you were locked in a room with Cyraxx? By the way, love your videos, listen to them while at work. Keep up the good work. What would I do if I was locked in a room with Cyraxx? I don't know. Cry, call 911, scream, break a window, get out of there any way possible. Put moves like a boxer, just trying to avoid punches just so he didn't touch me. I don't know, anything I could do to not be in that room or get him near me.
And if you Council of 8 think I'm fucking around, show up and find out. Fuck around and find out, bitches. I'm not unused to your asses, bro. I'll take every one of you motherfuckers on, and you know it. Especially you, bitch Marty, you pussy motherfucker.
He was sitting here, acting so tough. Yeah, all you come by, I'll take you all on. This was like a good year after Marty came by and made him look pathetic. It was a good year after Aware Myself came by and made him look pathetic, and he got arrested, and he was screaming, Mom, Ed, call Karen, I screamed for help. and all that ridiculous shit. And he still sits here and acts like a big tough boy and says, "Come by, I'll take you all down." It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And then what, like a year later, Low T came by and showed him again that he can't take anyone on. That he'll just lie on the pad or the deck, the porch, that's the word, the porch, and go, I can't move.
Yo, lip dick fat ass. Hey Marty, why don't you stop eating all those cheeseburgers, bitch? You might lose a few pounds, fat ass. Why don't you stop robbing McDonald's every fucking day, nigga? Your ass packing on them pounds like a bitch.
Yeah, he did.
And Marty, we all know that you're the one that started the Council of 8.
Yeah, I don't even think Marty started the idea of the Council of 8. I'm not entirely sure about the lore behind that, because I was like not even involved with whoever started the Council of 8 idea. But I think it might have been Bishop Wyatt. Who started the Council of 8. Again, just as a stupid idea to make Cyrax act like a moron and be afraid of some ubiquitous, shadowy organization that doesn't exist. But, it didn't exist. It wasn't created by Marty. He's just a moron. Oh, we have a scrotum update from Victor. Day 2 of the scrot winding up in a strange place. Somehow, my testicle taffy found its way into a teapot at a garage sale. They politely asked me to pay for it. What tea should I buy? I don't know. Black tea.
We all...
Oh, sorry. Two from Nukiger. Stop moving, chat. 2 from Nukiger. Hashtag wrong cow. Council of 8 is coming for you, boy. Yeah, he never defeated the Council of 8. They could absolutely still be out there. You never know. Guys.
Oh no, that you're the motherfucker that started it. Why? Because you have a sick fucking obsession with me that you need to get the fuck over. We all know that you hired N-Word Boy and William Glory Hole and Kate, aka Mastro Mafia, aka the biggest slut on YouTube. We all know that you hired them.
Yeah, Marty hired William Glory Hole and Kate and N-Word Boy. That is why as soon as Marty moved to Cuba and left the trolling community, they all stopped working for Marty. That is why no one messes with Cyrax anymore, because Marty paid them to mess with Cyrax. That makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. Is this a new video? This is an old one. Sorry. This is an old one. This is from 5/7/2024, guys. This is from May 7th, 2024, guys. Sorry, it took me a second. My brain isn't working great. Oh, I didn't hit play. Awesome.
Hey, everybody knows that you hired them, fat ass. And why? Because you wanted to single me out so that you can fucking... Because you can't fucking have me.
Yeah, remember, Cyrax had to live in that delusion. The only reason why Marty was mean to him was because he was sexually attracted to Cyrax. Cyrax really liked that delusion. He really liked the delusion. He's really mad that he can't say that about anybody. It made him feel really great and important to say that somebody else wanted him. 5 from Whisper to Cult. Rax thinks he's hot. That alone should get him committed for delusion. That is true.
You're pissed off because I wouldn't side with you. You're mad because I wouldn't join your ass.
That's true, Torch.
Sorry, I don't join cults. I can think for myself. Thanks anyways, fat ass. Stupid bitch. You fucking filthy pig. Maybe if you lay out the fucking cheeseburgers, motherfucker, you might lose a few pounds, bitch.
And I want to stay forever living in the hospital with you, Mr. Ford.
Hospital closed, nerd. Now I gotta go work in a damn pet store.
I'd like that.
You can thank Ronald Reagan ass for that.
Thank you, Ronald Reagan. Your legacy is intact.
I love that clip. Good old Neural. Yeah, he gets it.
I'm just saying, Marty. Maybe if you stop fucking eating all those goddamn cheeseburgers and being a fat, lazy slob, you might lose a few fucking pounds, bro.
Two from Tiberius. Clearly the nicest guy online. Yeah, he says it all the time. He never attacks anyone. He always minds his own business. He's really nice to everyone. Clearly, nicest man online. I don't know why anyone's mean to him. Two from Boidop. This doesn't end until I finish inside of you. Yes, that is Marty's famous war cry. Everyone, we can't make that happen anymore, but something needs to happen. Make that a reality again. 5 from Jay. Just FYI, a certain jester with B started the Council of 8. Oh, okay. Well, it's still interesting.
And I think everybody here in the comment, even trolls that don't...
Because Cyrax is a little shit. Cyrax is a skinny little boy with no body weight. And he really thinks it's an insult to say you're fat. Because the only thing he has going for him is because he's a little boy. Meanwhile, Marty was built like a linebacker. Marty was built by a linebacker who could start on the fucking New Orleans Saints or something. And there's nothing embarrassing about the size of Marty. Marty was a large man with a large heart. But Cyrax thinks it's a big dig to be like, oh, you need to lay off cheeseburgers. Cyrax, you need to eat a few cheeseburgers. You weigh 100 pounds. That's the weight of a 12-year-old girl. Anyways.
Like me can agree that you're fat as shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a fucking fat ass. Everybody can agree with that. Even the trolls that don't like me will agree that you're fat as fuck, bro. You could genuinely stand to lose a few fucking pounds, dude. I mean, look at you. Fat as fuck, a slob, going nowhere fast.
Meanwhile, Cyrax has no body muscle, no body mass. He has no muscle. He is disheveled. His hair is falling out. He's got slobber in his beard. He's got scabs on the top of his head. He's got filth all over that room. He's done nothing with his life since high school. And he's sitting there going, well, you're fat and you're disheveled and you're going nowhere. Like the king, the absolute king of projection. The king of projection is Cyrax. Exactly. That's all he has.
Well, I said to King...
Cyrax is forever a 12-year-old in a 35-year-old body. Vainly struggling to make sense of a world that doesn't make sense when you're 12 years old. And he just can't understand why he can't compete with anyone who's got a normal brain, why he can't relate to anyone who's got a normal brain, why he doesn't understand the world. So he just sits there throwing out 12-year-old insults, trying to make himself feel better. It's pathetic. It's really pathetic. 2 from Nukiger. Marty was a man. Big and beautiful baby. R.I.P. MBM. Yeah, exactly, guys. Marty was an amazing person, and Cyrax was literally the dregs of humanity.
Cobra JFS.
Yeah.
Just know this, man. I have no hatred towards you. I never did.
See, that is the thing. I think that is the reason why Sally, I mean, other than a very, very basic sense of duty and love to her own blood relation, the main reason why Sally lets him stay there, is because they get more food stamps for an extra human being in that house than Cyrax actually consumes. So it's a net benefit to Ed and Sally to let him just sit up there while they eat the extra food stamps every month. And I really believe that's the only reason. That's the only reason why they continue to let him stay there, is because if they kicked him out, they would lose a lot of money for food stamps that Cyrax eats maybe $30 of in a month. I mean, how many Hot Pockets do you eat? One Hot Pocket a day? 30 Hot Pockets a month? How much could that possibly be if you go to Costco or Walmart and buy a big bulk pack of Hot Pockets? And then the rest of them, Sally can make her own food. And I really think it's just a net benefit for her. And that's the only reason why she continues to let him stay there.
Have any hatred towards you, man.
Yeah, well,
matter of fact, whenever
that means that's almost $1,000. It's almost $1,000 a month they get there. That would go down to a little over 600 or something, or a little under 600 if he was gone. Yeah, no, I mean I think that's absolutely the reason why he's allowed to stay there is because, you know, they get extra food and he doesn't eat enough.
When we hung out on Courtney's panel, I had nothing but love and respect for you, man. I had nothing but love and respect for you when we hung out on Courtney's panel all those times. Because to me, you were a cool-ass fucking dude.
Yeah, he said every time he was on panel with you, he did not like you. He absolutely hated you. He vocally told you to your face every time he was on panel with you. I mean, there's only a few times I remember seeing specifically, but I definitely specifically remember a Courtney panel where she had Cobra on there, and then Cyrax jumped in, and the first thing out of Cobra's mouth was something like, fuck Cyrax. I mean, like, he's a delusional little boy. Yeah, lying liar who lies.
But Jessica, you need to stop reacting to these motherfuckers.
Oh, two from Charlie Girl. No, they are trading them in at 50 cents on the dollar for perks. That could also be true. Either way, it's net benefit to Sally. And that's why she let Cyrax stay there.
Because the less you give them, the less attention you give those motherfuckers, the less you will be fucked with. I guarantee it. I stand by that.
Yeah.
But like I said, you ain't...
Cyrax has all the solutions. All the solutions for everything that he could never do. Take a long break from the internet. Don't react. Just put your mind down and ignore, or put your head down and ignore the trolls. Do the content you love and enjoy doing it, and just don't react to all the... He has all the solutions that he can't do. He knows exactly what to do, and he can't do any of it. He's an idiot.
Dealing with a fucking cult like I am. You're dealing with fucking baby back bitch trolls that are on a kindergarten level. I'm dealing with motherfuckers that want to try to kill me on a daily basis. These motherfuckers literally have openly admitted that they want to kill me. You ain't dealing with some fucking crazy ass shit like I am.
Which again, this was the very real Council of 8. The very real Council of 8. And he's sitting here going, my life is worse than yours, when it was a made-up group of people who did not exist. And meanwhile, Cobra actually had trolls that got him kicked out of 2 apartments. 2 apartments he got kicked out of because of trolls. And Cyrax sits there in his grandma's attic, safe as can be, saying, my life is harder than you, Cobes. He's a little grief vampire. He's always been and he will always be a little grief vampire.
I have to watch my back every other motherfucking day of the week. You get to sleep in your bed at night and sleep good. Me, I have to watch my back.
2 from Tim Plays Guitar. Is there an autopsy update on Cobes yet? I believe something was posted. I don't have it, but I don't believe it was very interesting either. It wasn't like, oh my god, it turns out Jessica, you know, I believe it was just like, yeah, you know, he was not in good health, and yeah, I mean, it's sad, but you know, unfortunately, real life is not a dramatic novel. Sometimes the story just peters out, you know?
Every fucking day. I'm dealing with a goddamn cult that wants to try to fucking me for no reason but their entertainment.
That's a good point. Well, no, actually, that's not a good point. I'm pretty sure Clint paid the rent. Clint and Social Security paid the rent. I don't think Josh actually ever paid their rent. I think after the debacle with the first apartment, after he kept, like, not getting the money together for rent and was, like, you know, having problems, they figured that out, so Cobes was out of the equation for having to pay the rent. I don't think Cobes actually paid any rent.
And trust me when I say, Jessica, you don't know what that's like. And neither do you, Cobra. Y'all have no fucking idea what the fuck it's like on this side of shit.
Yeah, Cyrax has it worse than Jessica and Cobra. Again, he lives safely in his grandma's attic. He doesn't even have to leave the house ever. His grandma brings him meals. The only problem with Cyrax's life is that people are mean to him on the internet, and they sometimes steal his music. But no, he has it so much worse than Cobes, guys.
Y'all sit there and call me this and call me that, but you don't really know the truth, Cobra. All you see is what's out there. And maybe if you actually approached me and talked to me like a human being like you used to, you might actually get to know the real truth.
What's the point of any Cyrax videos? You found something stupid to whine about, And he made a video whining about it. That's what Cyraxx does. That's what he's always done. That's what he'll always do till the end of time. 2 from Fear. Does anybody work in the Wilkins house? No. No one works. I think Ed at some point had a job, but he doesn't work anymore. No one works. Bunch of welfare queens in there.
But you don't want to do that, do you? You'd rather believe all the hype and all the bullshit, wouldn't you,
Exactly.
man? You'd rather believe all the bullshit that these fuckboys are putting out there. Hey, Pseudo, tell your little cult baby back bitch leader to go fuck himself and to suck his own dick. You fucking Council of 8 mooch.
Council of 8 mooch. What does that even mean? Council of 8 mooch. How are they a mooch, Cyraxx? Do you even know what mooch means? Is this one of those things where people have been calling you a mooch, so you turn around and you call everyone else a mooch? Because, Cyraxx, you're a mooch. You've never made a cent in your life. Everybody pays for you to live. You're the definition of a mooch. You never brought in a cent in your entire fucking life, you little mooch.
Fucking sick baby back bitch. Go fuck yourself, you fucking... Goddamn. You act like I'm fucking afraid of your punk ass, nigga. All you are is a little punk bitch hiding me on a screen like a... bro.
As he says safely in his grandma's attic, behind his screen, whining about how people are so mean to him. Well, you're just a whiner hiding behind a screen. Yeah, you are, Cyraxx. You are.
That's all you are. You're a little punk bitch hiding behind a fucking screen, doing what your master tells you to do like a bitch. You ain't no real man. You're a robot that can't fucking think for himself, you dumb fuck. Why you gotta have somebody thinking for you, nigga?
I like how Cyraxx says someone is a robot who can't think to themselves, when a couple days ago he was fooled by an AI picture. He was fooled by an AI picture a couple of days ago, but he sits there. You're a robot. You're not able to think for yourself. Okay, well, you know, clearly you can't either, Cyraxx. Clearly you can't either. Someone says something exists and you just believe it.
Why you gotta have somebody thinking for you, bro? Can't you think for yourself? Why can't you think for yourself, dude?
Okay, so like coming up in like, I don't know, the next minute or two, Cyraxx goes into a diatribe about what he would do if someone showed up at his house, which was completely not safe for YouTube. I mean, completely not safe. This is why I couldn't even find this video on then War Boy's channel. I had to go to Rumble to find an archive of this video. So you'll see a little cut. I mean, you'll see a masterful cut by Steve. You probably won't even notice that it was cut because it was so smoothly cut, but I basically just cut in what you would see, like you know, instead of anything like unsafe, just a fun little video that illustrates. So you won't even know. It'll just be cut. It'll be seamless. You won't even notice it, but you know, just to let you know, if you do happen to notice the weird cut for some reason, because Steve isn't the amazing editor that he thinks he is, that'll be the reason why it cuts away. But you probably won't even notice. Don't even worry.
No, it's not that I'm gangster. It's that I see the truth and I see what's going on. I see through all the bullshit, dude. That's all it is. I see through all the garbage that's being spewed. I don't feed into it. I don't buy into it. I don't subscribe to that shit. So like I said, to you stupid ass cult motherfuckers, y'all need to get a fucking life and get off the goddamn internet and go touch grass or something, dude. Like, y'all ain't about shit. Cause let me tell you what would happen if y'all showed up here. Okay? let's say y'all showed up here and came onto our property, and you started knocking on our door and you didn't leave the premise. You know what? Do you have any idea what would happen? This is exactly what would happen. I would lay down my life for every one of my friends and my family.
I mean, you didn't even notice it, right? It was seamless. Absolutely seamless. It was just, it was perfect. Perfect. 2 from Fear. It wasn't ice bullets. It was piss. Yes, it was.
Every fucking one of them. I would lay down my life. If it meant protecting them, I would rather get shot and protect my family knowing that they're safe. Because I would rather make sure that I would rather lose knowing that my family is safe. I would gladly protect my family to make sure that they're safe from harm from you dumb fucks.
2 from Operator Bill W. Seamless, Steve. Yeah, I thought it was seamless. I don't think anybody even noticed. It was just like there was no cut. It was amazing.
Yes, y'all motherfuckers, you ain't got no goddamn fucking life, bro. Y'all cult motherfuckers are a bunch of bitches with no fucking lives, nigga. That's all you are, is a bunch of pussies hiding behind a fucking screen like a... You're a bunch of losers. That's all you are. You're a bunch of pussy coward bitches hiding behind a fucking screen like a coward, bro.
Remember, don't forget, he started this video trying to address King Cobra JFS, and like Cyrax always does, he gets lost in his own tangent and just starts ranting about himself, completely forgetting about the video topic. This is why Cyrax has always been extremely successful on YouTube, because he's very good at keeping his videos on form, on topic, in one direction. He doesn't just take random tangents like a squirrel seeing shiny things and going off on anything. So wait till we get a 35-minute video of him ranting when he said at the very beginning, this will just be a quick little video about Cobra. No, this is why he's successful. This is why everyone watches Cyrax and loves to hear him talk. Two from Tiberius. He wants to be black so bad. Yeah, he really does. I think he believes that if he was black, it would give him some credit as being hard or something, and he could just say these words and be like, oh shit, he said the N-word, I better stand away from him. But he's just a little white boy, and it's just pathetic.
Hey, Slammin', if you got a fucking problem with it, come do something about it, bitch. If you actually have a problem with it, come fucking do something about it, you stupid fuck.
Yeah, like that, like he does there. Like he does just there. Just like that.
Like I said, I'm not afraid to call out the Council of 8. Cause the Council of 8 ain't nothing but a bunch of bitches, bro. The Council of 8 are a bunch of pussies. So Marty.
Two from Fear. Imagine if he was black. He would hate himself. He would hate himself, be self-hating, and he would be like Uncle Ruckus on Boondocks and just call other black people the N-word because the hatred just flows through him. He's just a hateful little boy.
Get your little bitch dogs here in the chat and tell them to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up.
Okay, remember when he thought N-word boy's name was Toby? Remember when he thought N-word boy's name was Toby? That was funny. I made jokes about that.
The Council of 8 ain't nothing but a bunch of pussies with
totally.
no lives.
Totally. Toby Rax.
Oh, and to Light Ruler. I'm gonna say this, Light Ruler. If you want me, you're gonna have to go through my friends and family first, bitch.
He's always trying to. He throws his family and his friends in front of him. He's so pathetic. Your family is a 70-year-old woman and a 65-year-old drug addict. And you're sitting there, you gotta go through them first. You're 35 years old. Stand up for yourself. Stop throwing your mommy in front of you. Pathetic little boy. Pathetic little boy.
And vice versa as well.
And then he realized how stupid that sounds. Like, oh, and vice versa. And you want to get to my family, you gotta get through me. That doesn't make any fucking sense, Cyrax. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
If you want to get to my family, you gotta go through me. And if you want to get to me, you gotta go through my family, bro. We don't fuck around. We take care of our own. We look out for each other. We have each other's backs like a family should.
Literally, they do not. They do not. In no way does anyone have his back anymore. I wonder if he even realizes. Maybe a year ago when this was made, Sally still held on to some, like, you know, well, I'll still back up Cyrax. But these days, even his family doesn't back him up anymore. His mom is done with him. Ed wants nothing to do with him anymore. You notice how, like, we haven't gotten any, like, videos of Ed or Sally talking to the police anymore, like, trying to smooth things over, doing anything to help him out. You notice how that has all stopped? Sally and Ed are done with him. They don't want to even try to help him anymore. They don't even want to try to get between him and the trolls anymore. They're at the point where they're like, if you're not going to stop, you're on your fucking own. And then he gets in fights with him about it. I'm not going to turn my music down. And he gets a big old fight with him. Go back to your room and shut up, Cyrax. And he has to go deal with it on his own. Because they, even his family member has abandoned him with this stupid fight against the trolls at this point. He's completely alone. He even screwed up Sally and Ed backing him up. 5 from Bow-Eyed Up. I'll gladly fight to defend my family and friends. You just have to go through my family and friends first. Exactly. And that's why they want nothing to do with him anymore. Oh shit, we got more. 10 from Fear. Even if he had good parents, there was no way Chance had a good life. He would have ended up here regardless. Yeah, nature versus nurture. I believe this is entirely Cyrax's nature, to be this person, to be this little goblin, to be this little monster making everyone miserable. This is Cyrax's nature. And 5 from Rabid. I remember last time I fought a troll in real life. I had to beat King Koopa first, then Mother Brain. The lava pits were the hardest part, though. Exactly, Rabbit. That's the last time any adult actually fought a troll was in a video game. Unlike Cyrax, who sits here doing it all day, every day of his life. Yeah, remember that, guys.
Oh, God.
Yep, he is.
Which is why this one's gonna be for y'all motherfuckers right here that think they're gonna fuck around.
Oh yeah, and then like the big boy he is, he started playing his music. For like we talked about this the other day when he was just playing his music during a stream. He is such a pathetic boy. He has no one to talk to. He has no friends. He has nothing to get his emotions out to the world. And like a 14-year-old girl, he has music that means something to him. So even though it has nothing to do with the stream, even though no one likes him as watching, even though no one cares, he sits there and goes, I'm going to play my music to show how I feel. Like, I mean, this is the ridiculous shit he does. He always did. He's such a ridiculous little boy.
KFC saucy nuggets.
Yeah, I cut the music out.
That song right there, that describes how I actually am. That right there is...
Yeah, listen to that. Like a 14-year-old girl. This song describes how I am. Can't you describe how you are, you know, like an adult does? Oh, this song describes how I am. What the fuck kind of adult 30-something man says this song describes how I am? Like, fuck off. This, yeah, edgy 14-year-old girl. That's all you can say about a man who says this song, also by like an edgy teenage band too. I mean, not that the band are teenagers, but for teenagers. Like Linkin Park and all that other Black Veil Brides and the other crap he listened to. This song describes how I am. Like, what a dork. What a dork.
Basically saying, hey, you come onto my property, you fuck around with my family or my people, you're gonna end up, and I'm not gonna give a fuck, dude. Like, you show up and try to do harm to me or my family, you're gonna get hurt.
Dorcas Malorcas.
Because I don't play around like that, dude. I don't fuck around. Y'all fuck around and try to do harm to me or my family, you're gonna end up in a fucking... And I think anybody with a half a brain can admit...
Hold on. 2 from Fear. Cyraxx, meth arc, exactly. Yeah, he's not doing well. I don't know. I would want to make. When I looked at my video where I did this, I cracked this out on the original in 45 minutes. I cracked out the original in 45 minutes. We're nowhere near done. It's just interesting how my commentary style has evolved from Steve saying very quick, snarky snippets and then going back to Cyraxx to Steve just droning on for way too long to just fill out some time. I hope you all enjoy the evolution of Steve just being a wordy asshole.
Defending your family ain't a fucking crime. When you got motherfuckers coming and going every fucking day thinking they're smart asses and having to go through what I go through with this fucking terrorist cult doing what they do, you know, do you know how many motherfuckers I have saying that they're gonna show up here every fucking day? It's a lot more than y'all think, man. It's quite a bit. Which is why I say, to all those motherfuckers that think they're gonna show up and do something, I guarantee you, motherfuckers, that y'all motherfuckers gonna be leaving in a... Because like I said, I'm not a violent person. I'm not.
After he says all that, I mean, you can imagine what he just said. If you come here, hey, you're gonna be me and my family, where you're gonna blah 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 blah. You know what he just said. And then he turns around and goes, but I'm not a violent person. I'm sitting here being a nice guy. I'm being the nicest guy in the world. I don't understand why anyone doesn't like me. I'm a nice guy. He's a fucking idiot. He's a loon. 2 from Church 3209. Rax's final form is going to be the Crypt Keeper. That is true.
But make no mistake that when it comes to my family...
I mean, it is shocking. It is shocking how the Crypt Keeper came out, like 30 years ago? The Crypt Keeper, when was that on HBO? Tales from the Crypt was 30 years ago. Cyraxx, like, was barely even a child at that point. And somehow they still captured his essence perfectly. Like they knew. 2 from Random Antics. Steve making me stay awake at 1 million o'clock. Well, we'll be done soon enough. 2 from Peanut Mama. We enjoy you being a wordy asshole. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. But anyways, moving on.
I don't fucking play. I don't fucking play around, man. When it comes to my family, I will protect my own. Make no fucking mistake about that. And I think anybody with a half brain can understand that. Cause shit, I know half y'all...
You know, the Crypt Keeper had better jokes and better puns than Cyraxx. And puns are the lowest form of comedy. And still the Crypt Keeper knocked it out of the park with his puns. And Cyraxx could never achieve those levels of comedy. He should be jealous. He should be jealous of the Crypt Keeper.
Motherfuckers would do the same thing, wouldn't you? For all y'all in chat, would y'all not do the same thing for y'all's own family and your friends? Would y'all not do the same thing for them that I would do for my own? And protect y'all's families. Like, if y'all had to deal with what I deal with this terroristic cult, Y'all can't tell me that y'all wouldn't defend y'all's families at all costs the same way that I would. So like I said, Cobra, you better be fucking lucky that you don't deal with the motherfuckers that I deal with, man.
And he circles it back. Gotta circle it back to Cobra. By the way, oh yeah, right, I'm talking to Cobra. Yeah, so, by the way, Cobes, my life is so hard. Feel bad for me. Feel bad for me. He's an idiot.
So you need to stop your fucking bitching, bro. You always talking about how, oh, these people are so evil. Nigga, the guys you deal with ain't jack shit compared to the ones that I deal with, man.
Yeah, I like how his whole thesis is that he has it worse. So Cobra isn't even involved with Cyraxx. The trolls that trolled Cobra had nothing to do with Cyraxx, but for some reason Cyraxx believes that Cobra just needs to be okay with all the people who were screwing with him because Cyraxx has it worse. It's an amazing theory from a genius.
I deal with the literal motherfuckers that want to kill me on a daily basis. Alright?
Yeah.
These cult motherfuckers want to see me in a... Why? Because they are satanic, they are fucking evil, and trust when I say there's a lot more going on that I will explain in a whole...
How are your teeth, Josh? Does your lip hurt? No, it doesn't. My teeth are fine. Fuck Cyraxx. Hate that fucking nasty pedophile piece of shit.
That should just be played. We should just play that at the beginning of every Cyraxx show. I should just throw out all those stupid dancing clips to trap beats I do every time that I know you guys don't even care about. No one even likes them. I spend way too much time making them and no one even cares. I should just play that Cobra clip. At the beginning of every Cyraxx show is just King Cobra going, fuck Cyraxx, I hate that PDF piece of shit, and then spitting. What do you think, guys? Should I just do that? Should I just do that from now on? Just no more fun dancing. Just Cobes saying what's up about Cyraxx and spitting. 2 from Nukiger. The wheel is turning, but the hamster is gone. Yeah, it really is. It really is. Anyways.
Whole ass other fucking video. There's a lot more than what meets the eye, man. There's a lot fucking going on beneath the surface that nobody really knows about that I will be revealing very soon in a different video. Because this shit runs motherfucking deep. And when I say deep, we're talking fucking...
Look, 2 from Nukiger. I vote dancing. Okay, well maybe we'll do both. Maybe we'll combine them. I don't know. We'll probably just do the dancing because I really like the dancing. I know you guys probably don't care, or some of you don't care, some of you love it. I'm gonna continue doing the dancing. Because I like the dancing.
Police, FBI fucking level deep, bro. We're talking, these motherfuckers are getting paid off deep. And trust me, when the time comes, I will be speaking on what's going on. So to the Council of 8, my warning to y'all motherfuckers, stay the fuck away from my friends and stay the fuck away from my family. And more importantly, stay the fuck away from my house. Because if I catch any of y'all's guys around here, whether it's somebody that y'all paid off or if it's one of y'all yourselves, it's gonna be game over. There ain't no talking. The talking's done, man. Y'all wanna fuck around, you're gonna find out. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
I'm tired of y'all motherfuckers doing this dumb shit to innocent people, bruh.
Little Sally calls him Chance, and then he won't end the stream soon enough, and then he'll end it right as Ed starts yelling. This was the best ending I think in a long time. Because Ed yells. Ed is really mad because he didn't end the stream and come down the first time they yelled.
I'm away. So all y'all fucking Council of 8 motherfuckers.
Turn off the music so we can hear it too.
Fuck around and find out. And Cobra, stop your fucking bitching and be thankful for the guys you deal with. Because you ain't on this level of shit that I deal with, man. So be lucky, bro. Be thankful. And again, Cobes, I hope you know that I have no hatred towards you, man. Never have, never will have any hatred towards you. And Jessica, you need to stop reacting to these motherfuckers. Because that's what they want. They want your reaction. Stop giving them your reaction. And Cobra, be glad that you're dealing with the motherfuckers that I deal with, man. Be glad you're dealing with the motherfuckers that you deal with and not on my level. Peace.
You get the angry head. Chance! Dress down here. We already called you once. Alright, but that was Cyrax's little angry message for Cobes, showing what a wonderful person he is, how he's best friends with Cobes, and always being a good guy. But that is the bowl for tonight, guys. As always, I appreciate y'all coming by. I'll catch you guys at the next one, and it'll probably be about Shanny. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
This is the only response video that you are getting. After this, I'm going back to ignoring you. I'm going back to blocking you. I'm going back to not paying attention to you.
Oh, no, you don't, Chris. You're not getting away that easy.
Fuck you, you greasy, stinky dick Italian. You salami. You are salami man. You Italian dick. You have grease under your dick because you're a filthy wog. You fucking fob. Get out of the lawn. Get out of the lawn. Take your Dalmatis with